I'm riding in a van, I'm looking around. Everybody's so young. They don't belong here. I spent over $1 million in gaming. I buy every game there is. I have had every single console that has ever been out. I don't have a relationship, I don't have a social life because I'm gaming nonstop. Put it this way, I know I can win this.
And in the end,
I know I basically already have it. Nobody has what I have. Nobody owns all the systems and software. Nobody knows about all the games I do. I know I'm gonna blow everybody away. Fat Princess. I answered every question perfectly. The speed, it could have been a little bit faster. Heavy Rain, wasted like 40 seconds. I could have got 4 or 5 more points. Infamous.
time is up.
Do you feel that you did good or no?
And I didn't really have any fear because, you know, having fear equals to self-doubt and uncertainty, and having those type of things is going to lead you to elimination.
I feel like the big elephant in the room is going to be kind of when someone walks in, how they did. Like, I think for other reasons. Big physique.
Big physique. Can you give me a little bit of background in your knowledge of games?
I have every game there possibly is.
Every game?
Every game.
So do you have Dr. Muto?
No.
You don't have every game. I worked on that one. So I just think that somebody who's got this huge kind of background with games, how come you weren't faster?
you were in the bottom 4.
Oh, I was.
You were.
Big Physique has a million games, but he messed up the challenge. In my mind, I'm like, he's not a competitor.
I don't know I have no idea how the rest of the contestants.
You know, I think you do have a knowledge though. I think you should strive to maybe like kind of pick up the speed a little bit with whatever you're doing. Those are some things.
More suited to my talents and my abilities.
As far as the bottom, like, it's a competition, so I'm gonna say it. Like, Big Physique, if he has thousands and millions of games, you gotta be, like, fresh on your knowledge.
We get back to the loft, and I overheard them talking. I overheard my name. I'm like, what the you say? You don't even know me. Hey, Triple Threat.
Oh. Yeah. All right.
I know more than you, because you'll see. Because I was a little bit slow today. You know why? Because I blew my Achilles tendon, and I tripped falling up, and that's why I froze up.
Okay?
What? Big Physique messed up today because his Achilles tendon is hurt, and it was a ridiculous argument.
Your ankle has
But I overheard you.
knowledge.
But I overheard you. I just want to correct you.
He stood there today on the challenge. I own every game in the world, but came in the bottom spot.
I own 1,000 times more games and software and systems than you ever had in your entire life.
More power to you.
Right, yeah, but I'm just saying, just don't say what you just said.
You want to confront me about it and get upset about truths that the judges said, not opinions, by all means.
These pants! Is this the smallest size they have? Look at this.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Looks good.
Hey, man, you know. Does anybody
Developed and tested right here.
Shut up, shut up. You gotta be kidding me. The jets that I actually grew up playing with as toys. I was like, oh wow, the Blackbird, but I still had no idea what we were gonna do. I was like, you know, there's no way we're gonna be skydiving, right?
To be a PlayStation game tester, be like this. Like that.
Okay.
No, look, you have to do it like fast. Like, so.
I mean, what do you think? You think I'm doing it entirely right?
I mean, you're a bigger guy, so it's gonna be harder.
Big physique. He doesn't know how to do the turns. He's a big, clumsy guy.
Okay, idea. You guys, I'm just gonna order arms, and you guys gonna just salute the entire time. Like that.
No, it has to be like sharp.
I think that was an awesome salute.
All he knows is saluting, and he's not even getting that right. He's doing some sort of eagle claw thing. What's that all about?
You doing this?
Here you go. I like that. I want you to go.
Like that.
And in my mind, I'm just like, you have 2 people that are standing still. And it looked half-hearted to me.
Left flank! Flank! Ho! Here! Here!
I'm the next PlayStation tester, sir!
And we're done.
Thank you very much, Team White.
Thank you.
I consider myself as the strongest member on the team, you know, the strongest link, so, you know, I felt very good about it.
So does anybody else like furious that Big Physique is getting immunity for standing there and doing nothing other than being a huge tool bag?
I'm pretty much.
It's really upsetting that they got immunity when 2 of them just stood there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's really upsetting that 2 of them won awesome prizes for doing nothing.
We all feel that Big Physique didn't work today and that he doesn't want it as much as any of us do. So we get back to the house and I speak my mind. Let me ask you a question. Do you want to be here? Like, do you think that you deserve this over everyone in this house?
I'm here because I want to. I'm here because I want to be here.
You want to be a game tester?
I don't need to explain myself to a little girl. I don't know what's going on. I'm just minding my own business. All of a sudden, I get in this argument with Triple Threat, and I'm like, wow. Go back home to Kentucky or wherever you're from.
I'm not from Kentucky. You would know that if you listened to anyone.
Why don't you shut your now?
Let me do that.
Because let me tell you something, okay? Because I belong.
Are you gonna threaten me?
You're a 20-year-old kid. You don't know nothing. What's going on?
I'm 21.
You come here, you put all this Fruity Pebbles. Triple Threat's very young, very immature. She has red, blue, purple all over her face. She looks like a disaster. She looks like a clown. Okay?
Fruity Pebbles.
She's like adorable. A cereal that I eat.
We've just gotten back from today's challenge, and I hear Big Fazeek just saying things to Triple Threat about her appearance. He's getting really personal. I mean, who is he to really comment on anyone's appearance?
You're a big.
Just asking if he really wants this.
Just go back in your cage.
You own every game in existence, and you were in the bottom last time. How about that?
What goes around comes around.
That's because you guys are adding a show in the next 2 days anyway, so.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, wait till you don't immunity for standing there and doing nothing!
Big Fazeek is just being a complete about everything and insulting everyone right to their face. That's something you don't really want to do this early in the competition. What are you doing, Fazeek?
Somebody give me Joker makeup. Hee hee ha ha.
Having gotten it, so why shouldn't we send you home?
There's not a lot to discuss here. She's the weakest link. Goodbye. Hand in your badge. Let's just get her out of the house.
I mean,
we thought yesterday was Warhawk.
It wasn't.
It was hot.
It was guns.
Instead, yeah.
Marching.
With our guns? All nervous?
I wake up this morning. Last night we had 2 big blow-ups.
Do you think that you deserve this over everyone in this house?
Don't just shut now. You're like a cereal that I eat.
You're a big douchebag.
Just go back in your cage. At this point now, I feel like everyone everywhere is not talking to me. It's kind of like I'm marked now. I'm just not gonna talk to anybody anymore. I'm not gonna say a thing.
I think because of all of the hatred for him, I'm pretty sure he's going home today. Because I don't think no one else should go. I'm sick of people going home that don't deserve to go home.
Big Fazeek.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, do you think you're going home today, since everyone keeps saying it?
I'm not saying it.
Not at all. Not at all. Matter of fact, who's saying it is gonna be going home. First thing I hear is, we all think you're gonna get eliminated today.
There's a lot of people saying it. We're only eliminating one person.
It's definitely, I'll put money on it.
That they're gonna kick off everybody in the house but you? Yeah, that's totally realistic.
Last challenge, I was in a team, unfortunately, with Big Fazeek.
Whatever team he's on, he will definitely be the weakest link. Yeah.
I'm not sure what to do if I do get paired up with this bloated idiot again, because I'm pretty sure this man will drag me down.
I just don't think he's gonna go home. I'm the only one who doesn't think he's not. I don't think
if the entire house is working against him?
Yeah, but I mean, what if it's a team challenge? If he's on my team, I'm working with him.
I feel like everyone in the house is kind of acting a little childish. They're not thinking about the bigger picture.
I just think everyone should be prepared to work with him.
I'm not working with him.
Big Fazeek is completely obnoxious, but you have to be smart about this. Just because someone isn't easy to work with doesn't mean you can't show character by working with them.
I think everyone should be ready for anything.
Hands down, yeah, but I think regardless, I'm pretty sure he's going home today.
A little bit. She's too laid back. Just say big left or big right. She needs to pick up her pace a little bit. You have to have speed, and we have to at least beat the blue team.
Side step to your right. One more time.
Why not just say one big right and save 20 seconds?
You're gonna step left, small twice. You're gonna make a small step to your left. One more. One more.
What a jerk off.
You are right there, Stu. So after the elimination was over with, which was extremely intense, Big Fazeek is still here. We are so pissed off that this guy who is not taking this seriously is still here.
I didn't even think in my mind that she was gonna get eliminated. I didn't even have a thought that she would get eliminated. And I actually wanted to say to the judges, she's very laid back. So she doesn't talk as fast.
Oh my God. Fantasy Girl had just left. We were really upset about that, especially when we all wanted Big Fazeek to go home. And so no one appreciates the comments he's making.
Shh. Are you talking badly about her?
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We're defending her.
Shut up. Just don't even talk about her. I don't care if you talk.
Out of this house!
Hey, War Princess.
You don't belong in the house.
War Princess and Big Fazeek are like oil and water. They just don't go together, and here we go again.
Tired of her mouth. It's like a little creeping, I love you, I love you. Out of here.
I was gonna talk nice about Fantasy Girl, not just do that.
War Princess, she's just emotional wreck. Tired of her mouth, though. Why am I even talking to these people? God.
You are another.
I'm on a team with Big Fazeek. It doesn't matter that you don't like him. It doesn't matter that you have differences. You're not gonna let him screw this up for you.
Wow, it sucks. War Princess was obviously the worst one on the team. The weakest link, you know, I was strongest link on my team, but you had to work with your team.
Suit up.
Definitely gonna have to win.
We have to win.
War Princess and Big Fazeek. There's some serious trauma there. We have to actually work together after these yelling matches.
To be honest, like after last night, I think that we are actually going through a lot of the same things, and that's why we've been at each other's throats. Like I was emotional, and I took it as attacking.
Okay, no, dude.
We're definitely on the same page. So like we're gonna do. Wait,
None of us want to go home, right?
None of us want to go home. We want this really bad, and like we need to work together. Like it's not an option. I know we don't like each other, but we need to put our differences aside and we need to focus on one thing, and the one thing that we need to focus on is winning. We need to.
Yes, we have to do this.
And do you know how proud the judges will be of us, like if we can pull together and
Go. Let's keep moving. I'm so proud of War Princess and Big Fazeek. They're definitely working together, and I'm glad it was under my leadership.
Whoever's first at the thing, read it.
Read it.
War Princesses and I, we just work together as a team. That just shows you what kind of person I am. I wasn't patting myself on the back at all. It's just something that came natural to me.
Enemy attack!
I got War Princess and I picked her up. And I just carried her. And I made sure she got up. I was right behind her.
Where's the stretcher?
Run, just run.
I can't run. I don't know where it's going.
Okay.
I don't know where it is.
Right here. You got it. Good job.
And time!
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Shows of affection, and here you are bouncing on your...
Triple Threat has a love interest with Scooter. I'm in the bed right across him. I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, wait till the competition is over. It's disgusting.
Who's next?
Who do you pick? The childish one, who you can deal with, or your arch enemy?
Mo Chocolate.
Woo!
Last kid in the line.
So Big Fazeek is picked last, and I'm like, yes! You're picked last, in dodgeball.
All right, creative directors, we really when someone's dead and they're about to get embalmed and you can see through their skin, you can see their veins, they look lifeless.
They look lifeless. I love that.
So I'm just like, where are these people coming from? The way you guys started off the game, it sounded like more like a rain type game. To me, that makes no sense. So I'm like, am I sick? Or are they sick?
If we can work together as a team.
Right, I don't work together as a team, but to me, it doesn't sound good. Because it's 3 against 1. So then I'm thinking there really must be something wrong with me. I guess I really am an asshole. I think it should be a time period piece where it's past, present, and future. This just sounds boring to me.
Fazeek is constantly nagging in our ears how he thinks this storyline is so stupid, so boring.
What if they're immortal and it starts in past and into present and into the future?
Hey, Fazeek, I have an idea. Why don't you just shut up in the past, present, and future?
So he's not going to use weapons. Basically, his body is the weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so the name of the game is The Weapon.
I've heard of the expression, food for thought. Big Fazeek, you clearly just kept the food for yourself instead. Go away.
You're gonna have to...
And it's Havoc's. Havoc's being his sidekick.
It was ridiculous. I warned them that it was boring, that nobody's going to follow it. Nothing makes no sense. I still can't figure it out.
When he
About this story.
Thank you so much for your presentation.
And we also have multiplayer also.
What? There is no multiplayer.
You can be any of the characters in multiplayer.
Where is the duct tape when you need it? What does Big Fazeek say? Yeah, there's gonna be multiplayer. And the look we gave him was just the look of death.
All right. We want to open up the floor.
More of an understanding.
You guys mentioned multiplayer capabilities. How is that going to work?
Pause. He threw that in at the end. We didn't actually plan for that. We had 90 minutes.
What's the potential for multiplayer?
I think adding multiplayer to the game would kind of kill it. They kept wanting to dwell on it. Why aren't you guys including multiplayer? Oh my gosh, how embarrassing.
Aside from the flash, can you talk more about that? Because I have a hard time imagining that being interesting.
And it is clear that everybody hates the games. You know, like this, his whole body's a flash.
Oh, he flashes people.
People are laughing at us. We look like morons.
All right, well, I'm sure.
Who go completely off track and say all this shit that we never agreed on. And I sat there with a smile on my face. No one takes a breath, which I heard a lot from you guys. Like,
We realized afterwards we probably shouldn't have said that, but if you don't know the answer to something, don't answer, just hand it over to one of us or just...
Who can understand it? Right from the beginning, I think the story sucked and it was horrible. And they don't want to listen to me. They didn't listen to anything I said. At first, I gave them ideas, like 8 ideas popped in my head. And they're like, no, 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 we're
Big
gonna go.
Fazeek did not contribute anything solid, even if you said he had great ideas.
You can throw out 8 ideas and nothing to back it up. It's not going to help the entire team. There's a very big difference between not understanding it and not caring. Do you think you didn't care?
I cared a lot. Like I said, if I didn't care, I wouldn't have spoke.
Strangely enough, Big Fazeek hating the story and not working with you guys, it makes him look like the sane one.
It's just unfortunate that, hey, multiplayer was thrown out there when...
But we were confused before Big Fazeek ever threw out multiplayer.
No matter what you think Big Fazeek did to derail this story, the judges clearly think your story is a way bigger problem. What are you guys thinking?
So whose idea was the story and who was responsible for the mechanics?
It was honestly all of our ideas. Like, we all just, as soon as we got into the room...
Not my idea.
I gotta say for your...
And I was an amazing creative director, and it's funny that you say you believe his bullshitting, because to us, he's bullshitting. He didn't want them human, like he wanted them to have 6 eyes and be aliens and have purple and red and green organs.
Absolutely, all that stuff was turned down.
He wouldn't work with us, and it shows so clearly he's not a team player.
So he single-handedly took down your guys' team. He's the reason why you guys lost.
No, not at all. I mean, we...
Hold on, War Princess?
I just wanted to say
chime
that regardless of whether you like the idea, you should go with your leader and your creative director and not fight them.
And there's no arguing on this team at all.
The last challenge, War Princess, you were teamed up with Big Fazeek, and I sense like you don't like each other at all. But I saw a complete team.
I've been on the chopping block twice, and I didn't care who my teammates were. I was willing to work. If you had put a gorilla on my team, I would have been fine.
I think War Princess has made a good point. Big Fazeek, hearing your team talk about which you aren't working in teamwork, hearing War Princess and some of the other folks talk about it is extremely concerning to me. You want to have someone that you want to work with on a team.
I didn't work against them. Triple Threat was obviously the worst one on the team. There's not a lot to discuss here. She's the weakest link. Goodbye. Hand in your badge.
Big Fazeek, I did think you seemed like part of a problem with the group. But ultimately, the presentation was bad because of the story. And I think ultimately that falls on the creative director.
Fault that I'm standing here now, and he was the reason our team fell apart today. And the judges might not have seen that, but he'll get what's coming to him. Anyone that can say that I'm not, that deserves to get this job hopefully will.
I'll tell you right now, if it was just me, everything that they've said, I'd probably vote you off. But it wasn't about teamwork today. It was about creativity.
Oh, can I speak, please?
Yeah, we're done. It's okay.
You know, the person that I care about the most and the person I have the most chemistry with in the house just got sent home basically because of the person that I hate the most.
So why don't you go ahead and get out of here and unwind.
Thank you, judges. Nice meeting you.
Big Fazeek, we're done. This is it. You sent home the person that I care about. There's nothing more I have to say to you. I'm done with your shit, and I'm going to get you out of this house. We wake up, and I'm extremely frustrated because I can't believe Triple Threat was sent home instead of Big Fazeek. I need to find a way to get Big Fazeek out of this house.
Good morning, testers. I hope today you guys are all ready to get your motors running.
Oh, yes! Yes, we'll all be driving cars today. Nice.
For today's challenge, you're going to be divided into 2 teams. Big Fazeek, Gamer, and Mo Chocolate, you're the blue team. Scooter, War Princess, and Cheska, you're the red team. For the first part of today's challenge, you'll be playing one of the biggest game franchises of all time, the incredibly realistic Gran Turismo 5.
Nice.
Yes, Gran Turismo 5. I love this game. This is awesome.
So go ahead and quickly amongst your team decide who the best GT5 driver is, because your challenge starts right now.
The tall, attractive, brooding gentleman here. Scooter's been practicing, like he plays it all the time. Not only is he good at the game, but he's used to the controls. It's the obvious pick. He's gonna be the one doing the first part of the challenge.
I'm not the best. I've been playing. I'm good with the pick.
I'll do it. I have experience with racing car games like Gran Turismo where all you do is race, so I feel confident.
All right, drivers, I'm gonna ask you to climb into your GT5 sled.
Come on. Let's go, Scooter.
All right, guys, for the first part of today's challenge, you'll be driving the Tokyo time trial. You'll have to complete 1 lap. And the driver that completes their lap in the fastest time will win an advantage for their team in the second part of today's challenge. Every little advantage helps. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go!
What is wrong with you? What are you doing? Obviously, I should have did the race.
Damn it. We have an extremely strong team, so this time, maybe Big Physique's going home.
I should have raced in that car.
Well, let's not have a Big Physique Mo battle.
Well,
the last thing you need is to further your reputation of beating down the little one.
I have every right to say what I gotta say now. I regret so bad not taking that wheel. I should have took that wheel, but I trusted you. I trusted you enough to win, but you didn't win.
I failed everyone. I failed everyone, and I failed myself. So Big Physique, him being the big mouth idiot that he is, even though I'm on your team, you're trying to provoke me. You know, I should have been playing that game. I should have been driving that car. We would have won, Muhammad. You suck. I'm like, okay, go eat some candy.
So we're talking to Meredith, and then we see 2 go-karts come, and there's gonna be 2 guests. I can't wait to see who's gonna be coming out of these go-karts. Holy shit, it's Cyrus and Nauseous from last season. Cyrus is the one that won last season, so he knows what we're all going through right now.
Now, you obviously recognize
cupcakes on the other. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I'll go first. I'm first.
You sure you don't want to be anchor? You said you were the best driver.
Because I'm going to give us so much, I want to make us so ahead. I'm going first on my team because I'm feeling confident that I can get us ahead because I eat a lot and I eat anything, the most disgusting food. And I can just eat whatever on that plate in like 2 seconds.
I don't think it ultimate.
Hey, buddy, help me with this on?
Sure. God, what's wrong with this thing?
oh my God, this is huge.
There you go.
So, you know, I put on these pants. I'm like, you know, where can I find a uniform that fits me around this place? I'm like, what the hell's going on over here? It's going down to my ass. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I got just it in, don't they? My God.
This is what I can wear, huh?
You're gonna be able to move in this thing?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
It's like my brain is on fire.
Eat 1 lap, eat whatever you want.
Oh my.
What the hell, crackers? Like, what the hell is it? Are you kidding me? It take me 1 second to eat these crackers.
Go, go, go.
Eat. Chew like your life depended on it.
Don't chew, just swallow.
Chew.
My food I chose was definitely the hardest. Crackers, it's very hard to chew that many crackers at one time and swallow crackers. Usually crackers you can't swallow without beverage.
This is one challenge that Big Physique was born to do. Swallow, for God's sake. You are a big boy.
It looks pretty easy.
Go, run.
Don't forget, you gotta wait 15 seconds because the red team got the advantage in the GT5 sled portion of the competition. Come on, Scooter. Tag. Go.
I'm thinking, just go for the crackers. You can do this faster than Big Physique can. Just go for the crackers.
Blue team, clear to go.
Come on. Big Physique, he had to wait 15 seconds to start, and then he starts off slow, and I'm like, why are you going slow, man?
That took him so long. Oh my God.
All of a sudden, boom! The steering wheel, it locked up. How's that my fault?
Come on. Sure, you would have been better than me, said the guy who just crashed.
Oh, Lord, what have I done to deserve this?
Come on, Wark.
he skates under the radar, but he gets immunity.
And he crashed.
So immediately after it was over, War Princess was crying. Why are you crying over everything? You know what? I'm gonna go provoke her. Have to provoke her. Have to.
Oh, he didn't really fuck.
All right, I'm gonna go provoke some more.
Huh?
I'm gonna go provoke her.
Don't. Hey man, look at me. We want. What more do you want?
It was just fun.
Look at her, man. She's crying. No.
That, bro.
Still have a heart.
Crying
have a
and
heart.
sorry are unacceptable.
Shut up! For the love of God, I'm so sick of your mouth! Just shut up!
The tech.
Shut up! For the love of God, I'm so sick of your mouth! Just shut up! For what? Big Fazeek he's difficult to be around, and I'm just thinking, oh, because I know I'm going home, and I don't want the stresses before I'm going.
War Princess, the look on her face of pure defeat, it was heartbreaking. Big Fazeek's immune, and he's the one that deserves to go home, if not only for antagonizing War Princess as many times as he does. And it's a sad sight that he's still immune and he's going to be here.
Not gonna keep.
I tell you what, when there were 12 people in this house, his antics were slightly allowed. You've now gotten down to the last 6. I think it's about time that we need to just step up as everyone, talk about it in front of the judges. Because not only is it not good for this house, it's no longer good for Sony.
I have no problem being the first person to speak up, but...
We're gonna back you up. We're all gonna back you up.
Big Fazeek needs to go home, but he's immune. He's absolutely immune. So we wanted to show the judges Big Fazeek's true colors and how no one wants Big Fazeek around.
Because I think everyone needs to know what's happening outside the challenges is what's gonna happen when he works there.
When he works there.
And I think it's our duty to speak our minds tonight.
We're not always a family here. Sure. Like, I think today we had an incident that it kind of reminded me that maybe we didn't have that.
I heard some shouting, I ain't gonna lie.
I realized that Scooter was trying to make a point in the house. He was like provoking me, I believe, in a way, saying, oh, were you guys like a family? Were you guys connected? And I believe that he's using it against me without saying my name directly. Especially like people that live in different areas of the country that grew up differently and, it's just all together. I mean,
less respect.
You guys aren't judges tonight?
We'll see you in elimination. I don't know, but it's a great thing.
It was great to meet you.
I feel I didn't want to hit the subject head on, and I needed to ask maybe just questions just to get their mind rolling, because I didn't want to put that burden on them when I first met them or when they came into the house.
I didn't want to make them feel awkward.
Excuse me?
Please don't ever do that again. There was no need for you to do that. There was no need for that.
There's also no need to laugh at a girl who lost.
Before you open your mouth, find out what happened, okay?
Really?
Okay, you know what? Keep your comments to yourself because you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about?
Why would I be here?
You were on my team
Why
yesterday.
would I be here?
You were the worst
Why would I be here
teammate I've ever had in my entire life. Because you're not a member of a team on any team.
Okay.
On any team you're on.
Dude, why are you letting this get to you?
Because you're getting to me because you don't want this as much as everyone else. Now, if no one else is going to back me up on this, then he's going to stay here and someone else is going to lose.
Everything you're saying, I agree.
Everybody's
saying
gone.
I agree. Everything he was saying is true, that he does not deserve to be here. It was World War II in that house. Everyone against Big Fazeek, because we all really want this guy to go home.
Oh, I'm walking away.
Exactly.
What do I see? I see Cyrus and Nauseous. Damn. Well, if red team lost, one of them is going home.
Good evening, testers.
Yes, that is true. It would be completely classless of me to in any way try to lay blame on them for this. Immunity or no immunity, Big Fazeek has not shown the same determination, the same drive, the same passion. I have never felt so disrespected in my life than some of the things he has said to me.
And it's irrelevant. We won. Let's just move on, get her out of the house, and close up and get ready for tomorrow.
I have a question. During the challenge, obviously, we heard some commotion. Was that Big Fazeek?
I was very, very disappointed with myself, with my performance, with my decision-making, and I was crying. And he was laughing at me.
Why would you do that?
True.
There has to be some truth to what she's saying because we were at the challenge and we heard. Let me finish.
They bring up some stuff in the track saying that I was mean to War Princess, that I provoked her, she was crying. Meanwhile, I did not provoke her. All right, I'm gonna go provoke some more.
Huh?
I'm gonna go provoke her.
Huh?
Yeah. I I know, but it's just fun.
Look at her, man. She's crying. No. Have a heart.
Crying
Have a
and
heart.
sorry are
Have a
unacceptable.
heart.
Shut up! Just shut up!
We heard her yell from the bathroom, and when we came over to the loft, there were obviously some illusions as to someone in the house was causing a problem.
Okay, when the competition was over, she started crying. You know, she was crying way before, like, it was even over. Like, she's always crying over everything. And then it comes out of her mouth that I'm laughing at her.
See, that's not what I'm pretty sure I heard.
He was like telling me that he wanted to provoke her. I'm like, bro, she's crying, then why would you do that? He was like, because I won.
Big Fazeek, is that what you said?
I didn't say it like that.
You didn't say it like that, or you didn't say it?
I was more like, at first, I said that after she was crying. I can't believe this. Everybody's against me. They're taking it seriously that this girl is screaming, but she's always flying off the handle.
It seems that people have been throwing things at you, saying that he is mean, he is not a team player.
Why don't you shut your mouth, okay? Because I belong
Are you
and
gonna
you don't
threaten
belong.
me?
Just go back in your cage. Shut up! Get the out of this house! You don't belong in this house!
Honestly, anybody that's worked with Big Fazeek, he hasn't listened to.
Hearing your team talk about which aren't working in teamwork is extremely concerning to me. You want to have someone that you want to work with on a team. I told you last elimination that, hey, this is a big red flag.
If I can just say, when you're looking for someone to work for PlayStation, you're looking for someone who's going to work as a team, I just don't think that he would be ready for it. The remainder of us share a passion for PlayStation that's, you know, higher than anything.
I'm taking a lot of shit from all sides, okay? You know what? They're so worried about keeping each other there, they don't realize that at the end, it's only one, and they don't understand that.
I appreciate you saying that, Scooter. And to be honest, I want to bring someone into PlayStation who I literally say, hey guys, you know, here's someone who we want to work here. I can't say that I would be comfortable letting you into the PlayStation family. So I'm sorry. Your game ends here. Done.
I'm sorry, Big Fazeek. Please turn in your badge.
As Big Fazeek's walking away, everybody's just like, oh my God. And he's going because he dug his own grave.
I was ganged up on tonight. I'd never felt so embarrassed, so humiliated in my entire life. I was safe from elimination. I won today's contest. I was not supposed to go home. I can't believe that just happened, what just happened. I can't even think straight right now.
You know, I think that was the right move. Big Fazeek's gone. I got to see it for myself today, and that's taken care of.
I'm just like, the good guy prevailed and the bad guy was defeated. At this point, I'm not really sure if I'm still going home or if I'm staying.
That being said,